Yo, what's up, family? How y'all feeling today, man? It's the afternoon. Yep, it's Uncle P's Neighborhood Conversation. And we're in the Cultivating Mature Positivity Studios, and I'm in here with Square One, right? LLC, and the Water Girl. And they're gonna explain to you everything that they're doing, man. JD Wright and Aisha. Let's go, man. It's cmpradio.net, man, and it's all about the neighborhood conversations, man. How y'all feeling?
Good.
Feeling great.
Feeling great,
Yes.
feeling great.
So
I got some of that alkaline water, man. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yes, man. Yes. Really?
And it's great tasting. It tastes entirely different than any other water I have ever tasted in my life. But yeah, it cleans you out a little bit.
a lot.
So it has me running back, and I'm filling my water bottle up, and y'all gonna see me, grab my water bottle and fill it back up in a couple seconds. But yeah, let's get down to the business, man. How y'all feeling today?
Feeling great.
Feeling
How about
great?
yourself?
I'm feeling good. I'm
That's
feeling
good.
good. Every day I wake up with a new agenda, right? Something else I got to do, right?
Right.
And we had a conversation Saturday.
Yep.
JD stopped by Saturday. I grabbed the shirt off of him, and I had to ask him, what was he trying to do with these shirts, right? Whether it was a clothing line, he just selling shirts, and then he went on to explain to me what the idea behind the shirts are. So explain to me why you came up with the idea for the shirts, what the shirts are doing, right, for your idea, and how we can help you, continue to move that idea along.
My thing was I just wanted to do something to give back, to my community. I wanted to do something to pay it forward because I'm in grad school right now,
Right.
And what I wanted to do was basically, like I said, just pay it forward, because I've been blessed along the way. So what I did was through this brand, start a scholarship foundation called the W1N Scholarship Foundation. What I'm doing is I'll be awarding 3 book scholarships at $500 a piece to 3 graduating seniors from Chester at Chester High School. So that's what I want. That was my main focus of my brand.
So you want to give a scholarship to
Indeed.
3 graduates graduating from Chester High School.
Absolutely.
So I went on your page and I seen how to apply, right?
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
how are they supposed to apply? Explain the application process.
So basically, all I had to do was type in a 500-word essay. I have it sent to my email, square W1N @gmail.com. Just need proof that you are graduating from a Chester school. Also proof that you need at least a 3.5 GPA. Gotta be able to. What did I say? You have to have. It was 3 categories basically. It was health and wellness. It was what do you call it? Health and wellness, community outreach, and what did I say? Health and wellness, community outreach, and what was the third one? What was the third one? Health and wellness, community outreach, and let me double check that right quick.
Right.
Yeah, let me double check that right quick.
Double check that because we want to make sure we're giving the right message out to the people.
Indeed. Let me get on that right quick. Do my own little fact check right quick.
Right. Come on, man. You supposed
Indeed.
to.
I ain't
gonna do it.
Indeed, man. It wouldn't be
But you're in graduate school.
Oh, indeed. Oh, academics, obviously. Academics. The number one reason why I'm presenting these scholarships.
Right. Academics, health and wellness,
And community outreach.
Community outreach. So what do you consider to be community outreach?
Basically doing something for the community. Basically showing that you care for your city, that you showing love for your city, and want to do big things to get our name out there, our notoriety out there, because we're such a small city, but it's so much talent here.
Right.
There's so much that we can do. It's it's a lot of smart kids here. It's a lot of talent, here, and all we got to do is just put it out there. So if you're showing that you can do that, then you deserve it. You deserve to be awarded.
Absolutely. So the idea for because you went to college, obviously. Right?
Still in college, yeah.
Still in college right now, and the struggles that you've had.
Indeed.
Right.
Yes,
To make enough money to go to college and be comfortable. I think the biggest thing with students from our area is the money aspect of college.
Absolutely.
You go to college. I went to college. And you make that phone call home, and mom like, I ain't got it right now.
I ain't a couple times,
Me personally, I made another phone call.
Oh, there you go.
And I took the trip back to the city for just the money to just be able to live on campus.
Right, man.
It's one thing to be in college. It's another thing to be able to live while you're there, right?
Right.
You know, people want to eat. You want to eat and different things like that. And I made some of the wrong decisions that later took me down the road that, you know, I just today went out media and got my my criminal history. That drink like this thick. I'm like,
Right.
man, I was a nut. Then
Oh,
I'm reading through the
wow.
affidavit and everything. I'm like, man, I was a stone cold nut. But I learned. I'm here.
Indeed.
And the station is here because of it. So I'm not even gonna say I was a nut. I'm gonna say I was a seed waiting to grow.
Indeed. Those different paths lead you, lead you to who you can become. So.
Right. So who are you trying to help with this situation? Like, do they have to be an athlete?
No, it doesn't have to be an athlete. It has to be somebody who like I said, showing all three of those aspects,
Right.
And just combining that into being one great student, one great person.
Right.
So
Right.
that's what it's all about for me.
How many applications you got so far?
Absolutely, like none so far. 'Cause
None so far?
I'm still in the process of collecting applications. I'm still trying to put it out there. So.
Wow. Well, let's make sure we get this out to the kids. I saw it and I sent it to my daughter because she's in 12th grade.
There you go.
Right. She applied to, I want to say 18 colleges and she got accepted into 11.
That's
Right.
Congratulations!
Right,
Wow.
right. You know, I applied to one and went to one. Right. It was,
Oh, yeah,
I
nothing wrong
didn't
with
really
that.
want to go, but you know, my uncle and my mom made me fill it out, so I filled it out. Right. And so you're giving out the scholarship. So
Right.
they don't have to be going to a certain type of school, like a HBCU, or is
No, not at all. Not at all. It's have to show that you have at least a 3.5.
Right.
Showing that you care about your community.
Right.
And showing that you're keeping up with your health.
Right. Absolutely.
That's it.
So you got shirts for sale.
I do.
So
I do. Yep.
explain the premise behind the shirts. Like, what's up with the shirt? Why do you feel as though you need to put on the shirt Greatness Starts
Like
Here?
Greatness Start Here. Basically, I related this to my own journey. I was told in 2013 by one of my coaches, like, eventually the basketball goes flat. Right. So it's like, what are you going to do after that? So from the time I graduated until I want to say about 2018, I worked several different jobs. And it's like, what am I going to do? Like, this is not, I didn't take heed to that advice that my coach gave me. Right. It's because, when you're in college, you're living for the moment. You're not really thinking about the future yet because you're trying to bask in that. So, I started coming up with this idea here around, I want to say June 2019.
Okay.
And it's, it was up in the works until I made an official brand on October 12th of last year.
Wow.
And I didn't start putting out merchandise until I want to say January 7th, January 8th. So it was in the making even then. Right. But like I said, I related this to my own journey. Yeah. So it was tough, but look where we at. Look where we at.
You're here now.
Here now.
I grabbed a hoodie from you. Now
appreciate you.
Hoodies are how much?
Hoodies are 35 right now. They're 35.
Shirts are how much?
Short sleeves 20.
Right.
Long sleeves 25.
Okay. And then you got the wristband.
I got wristbands. Yeah, wristbands are 10.
I'm gonna talk to you about my wristband.
But also now I got new flavors with the short sleeves, and I also got they've been requested. I have tank tops. Tank tops been requested. The summer's coming. Right. The weather's about to change, so I'm just trying to doing things for the season accordingly. So
wow, that's awesome, bro. To give of yourself is something awesome, but to give of yourself and continue to give, create a business to give to others is extraordinarily awesome, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
it. You have my full support. Whatever you need from me,
Thank you.
Want to put it on the page, send it to me, right? We make sure we get it out there, right? We make sure we get. This is a scholarship fund, right? This is him working to make money for kids going to college.
Absolutely,
man. And this is awesome because you're not just thinking of yourself.
Not
you're
at all.
Thinking of others.
Not at all.
So you played ball for the High?
I did.
What years did you play ball for the High?
2006 and 2007 I played varsity. I sat the bench both years, but it's all good. Like I said, different paths lead you to who you can become today. So.
Absolutely. But you went to college.
I did.
What college did you go to?
My freshman year I went to Alvernia College. It's university now, but I went there Alvernia 2007, 2008. I went there for my freshman year. Didn't go well, so I transferred to Delaware County Community College, which was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Okay.
So I went there, ended up playing basketball there. We won the conference championship first time in 16 years. That was 2012, and then I earned a full scholarship to a small school in Kentucky called Mid-Continent University.
Okay.
So I played there, 12th in the nation in offensive rebounds per game. Wow. Got my bachelor's degree in business administration, which is the most important part. Right. So basketball got me through school, man. Right. And that's all. I use basketball as a tool.
Absolutely.
Even now. So.
Right. Who was your coach when you was at DCCC?
Dwayne Saunders. I'm the product of Reds. I tell everybody that. I'm the product of Reds.
So
that's
me and
my
Reds
guy.
graduated together.
Yeah.
Right? And he graduated from Ridley, but we both ended up going to Keystone Junior College.
Uh-huh.
We were there our freshman year. Well, we was both on the basketball. He made the basketball team. I kind of made it, like, through lazy stuff, but then I quit, right? Because I was so complacent with the money, and I wanted to make money, bro.
Right.
From 17 on to, I want to say 28, 38, I was all about money. How I'm going to make this money. I'm going to make this money work for me. So, I dropped out of school, but I'm going back. Don't forget that I'm coming back. I'm coming back for my degree because I feel like they owe me that.
Indeed,
right?
man.
Or I owe myself that.
Indeed,
Let's say that.
Yes,
so from this movement that you have through basketball, through the learning and the relearning, the education that you have received, what can you say is one of your greatest takeaways from all of that?
Takeaways from just going to school.
Right, going to school, basketball, everything, and starting this business.
Becoming a better person. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Becoming a great person for humanity, a great person for society, and just becoming the best person that you can be. Period.
Right.
For everybody, and for everybody's sake.
Absolutely. That's your sister Jennifer Wright. She on the joint.
That's my sister. Yup.
Right,
that's my sister.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna definitely tell you this. She is the entrepreneur. I get my entrepreneurial spirit from her because she has 3 businesses.
Right.
She does the intimate apparel business. Mm-hmm. She does her T-shirt and accessory business, and she also does tooth glam. Okay. Teeth glam, because she has a dental background, so she's making the best out of that. Right. So I appreciate her a lot. She's the reason. She's one of the reasons behind this.
Right.
I watch her do it. And it's like I can do it. I get that confidence.
Right. But to give it to others.
Indeed.
I buy a shirt or a hoodie off of you. Explain where the money goes.
Money goes right to the Scholarship Foundation, right into my business account, right to the Scholarship Foundation.
So if you buy a shirt from Square One, you are helping him fund his scholarship program.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say that again. If you buy a shirt from Square One, the money's not going to him and what he's trying to do.
Right.
It is going to you and what you're trying to do, but it's not going to you personally. It's going to your organization.
It goes right to my business.
That's helping the kids.
Right to my business.
Man, that's awesome, bro. That's absolutely awesome, man. Whatever you need from me, man. Seriously, honestly,
man, I appreciate that, man.
I mean that 150%. Right.
And we're gonna rap about about your daughter and everything. We're gonna see what's going on with her too.
Definitely, man. Definitely. You ain't got to do nothing special for her. She be all right.
She
going to Lincoln University, right?
HBCU.
She going to a HBCU.
And I'm gonna say this about HBCU too. I'm actually preliminarily putting my name in for my doctorate going to Howard. Howard. Wow. So I don't really talk about that too much, but that's what I want to do after I graduate from here.
Right.
So.
And I was about to cuss. I'm sorry.
That's
absolutely awesome, bro. That's absolutely awesome. So I bought a shirt off you. We're talking, walking downstairs, and you like, yeah, my chick, my female, my compadre, the woman that I tell my secrets to, the person that I confide the most in, she got water. And I'm like, water?
Indeed, that's. Let me tell you something about her, man. Like when I'm down, when I'm going through a rough patch, you know what I'm saying? She's there to pick me right back up. If I'm rocky, that's Adrian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put it that way.
You need that.
So indeed.
You don't have somebody that's supporting you. You don't have somebody that's willing to be that backbone in your ribs, bro. It's gonna be hard for you to survive, man. And I went out there, I talked to her. She got water. I'm like, all right, I can use some water. I'll grab some water, because I'm all about supporting black businesses, man. However those black businesses go. And I go out there and I talk to her, and I'm like, yeah, I'll grab. How much the water is? She's like, nope. You know what? You can have it here. I'm gonna give you the whole thing of water. Listen. She gave me this, right? Yeah. Hydration, rich water.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hydrogen, I can't read. Dante's gonna say in a couple minutes. You feel me that I can't read. But, I grabbed the water. She gave me 2 free waters, right? I take the water, drink the water, and instantaneously I just feel like my stomach rumbling. I'm like, oh man, I don't think that was good, right?
Getting you ready.
But she
that way.
she told me, listen, man, you gonna drink the water. It's gonna hit you. It's gonna clean you right out. And I'm like,
Yes.
why would it clean me right out?
Sure.
So explain what brought this idea to play with water, because that's what you're doing, right? You're
Yes.
playing with water. But what brought the idea of water being the keynote for what you want to do?
Well, my mom was in the hospital in 2019. We were in there for a whole month, the whole month of July. So she almost passed because she had to get 3 blood transfusions, and she was like, she had severe anemia. And when we got there, like her hemoglobin level was at a 3, and that's not good at all. So I'm not into Western medicine too much. Like, I don't like hospitals and stuff like that. And they're saying all doctors or anything, they're bad, because some are very helpful, especially when it comes for traumas.
Right.
And I felt as though I wanted to find something alternate for her instead. So I went researching to see. I found different herbs and stuff like that. I started being more interested in Dr. Sebi, practicing his teachings and things like that.
Absolutely.
So I ordered like different herbs for her, like elderberries, burdock root, sea moss, different things like that I ordered for her. And I still was searching for things, but that's all I came up with, which she got better. Like, the doctors helped her out a lot, because when she was in there, her white blood cells kept bursting.
Wow.
They didn't understand why. They never seen anything like that before. So it kept happening, and they were wondering, like, how is she still alive? And the day of her discharge and everything, she got discharged. She was a lot better. And when we got home, she had to take almost like about 7 or 8 medications. And I don't like that. Like I said, I'm not into Western medicine too much. And I know it's different ways, that we can heal ourselves.
Right.
So weeks later, then I finally ran across a video. I was looking at other things on YouTube. I forgot exactly what I was looking at, but then I ran across a video that popped up next. You know how it goes to the next video?
Right.
So a video with Kevin Hart popped up. But I wasn't looking at anything that had to do anything with Kevin Hart.
Right.
So ended up popped up, I ended up watching it. I said, let me watch the clip. So he was on a radio station at that time, and they were discussing skin issues and skin problems. So Kevin Hart told the interviewer, he said, well, you know what you need to get? You need to get Kangen water. And the guy was like, what the F is that? And he was like, well, Kangen water, I don't know, man, but whatever they say, I believe in it. So when he said that made me very curious, like, what is Kangen water? I never heard of it before. So then I started researching it, and I seen where it came from. The meaning of Kangen means return back to origin.
Okay.
And this machine right here was built in Japan 45 years ago. And they use this machine in every hospital, every daycare center, every restaurant, every hotel, even households have it as well. So it was very interesting to me, like, why don't we know about it? We don't know anything about this. So this machine is, it produces 8 different waters, pH waters. It produces alkaline and acidic, because we need acidic for our skin, because our skin, the acid mantle, likes acid water, similar to rainwater. That's what it's compatible to. So when I've noticed that and everything, I was like, you know what? I wasn't able to try the water, test it out at all, because I knew no one with it. I just went on faith. Like, let me get this, because I want my mom to be better. And the different testimonies that I'm looking at is showing me that this is real. This is true. Right. So I ran across another video that was talking about it as well. It was said that Kangen water was in Africa at the time. So when I seen that, and they were saying that this machine is particularly built for people that suffers from lifetime illnesses, such as cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, all different type of illnesses like that. So this machine brings your body back to homeostasis, back to its alkaline state. So that just made me just so interested. And when I purchased the machine, at the time I didn't have the money, because the machine is a nice price. Like, the machine is $5,000.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. So at the time I didn't.
You brought it here?
Yes.
I wouldn't have brought that here. I would have took pictures as hell. Put these pictures up and talk about this machine. I wouldn't have brought it, but
okay.
I appreciate you bringing it in. Right?
I want everybody to know, because I believe, like, in my heart, that everyone should have this machine in their household. Like, I have so many customers. When I started out, before I decided to share the water and tell everyone about it, I had to test it out for myself.
Right?
So after I purchased the machine and I drank up water for the first time, it kind of gave me a slight headache. But I read about it, and it said if it does that, that means we are full of acid.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, so it's perfectly normal. And then I kept using the bathroom often and stuff like that because I was detoxing.
Wow.
So it just made me feel like, wow, this is really real. Like, this is what they saying is true. Like what Kevin Hart said, thank God that video popped up.
Right.
It was the
was
right
for
time.
You. It was
yes.
For you. Right. It was definitely for you.
It was. So after about 8 months, that's when I decided to, post it and talk about it and things like that. But it's not as easy to, sell the machine, which is understandable because of the price. It's kind of pricey, but it's worth the investment.
Absolutely.
So a lot of people invest in different cars and stuff like that. And it's like, well, jewelry, high price designer. You can have this in your home. You have a family member that's sick, that might be diagnosed with diabetes or cancer or anything like that, and you can help them. Like, you can bring their body back to alkaline, and once you do the right thing with the body, it heals itself because it's intelligent.
Right.
So, like, all of that, me researching and learning that, it just, and what my mom, when she started drinking it also, she don't have to take any medication anymore. Like, no more at all.
No more medication.
No more medication.
How
She used to
long-
suffer from headaches, like migraines, where the room had to be dark.
Wow.
Like, the curtains had to be shut, no lights on, anything like that for years. And once she started drinking the water, she hasn't had any type of migraines or anything at all anymore. And that just made me believe in it even more. And then when my son, because my son is 9 years old, because he don't like water, he never liked water at all, never liked the taste or anything. It was hard for me to get him to drink it.
Right.
And he would never finish the whole bottle or anything like that. So once he started being addicted to it, I'm like, wow. Like,
This is where it's at.
this is
This is definitely where it's at.
Yes, it's really, yes, definitely it is.
So what got you in the business of wanting to sell the water?
Well, because it's hard to, it's hard to sell the machine. So I wanted to share it with a lot of people. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some people that come to me with certain illnesses that they may have, sicknesses and things like that, and I don't charge them.
Right.
I give them the water when they let me know what's wrong. They're like, no, I want to pay you for it.
Right.
I'm like, no, you don't have to. I want
They
you
want
to see
to, so
how.
don't argue back. allow for them to, like, because you're putting the work in for it.
Yes.
So it's only right that you get paid.
You're right.
But don't kill him.
But-
I'm not telling you to
No,
kill him.
I don't.
Charge him $500 for this case of water, right? Because this is a gallon. What's this?
Yes, that's a gallon.
This is a gallon. And they say you're
Yes.
supposed to drink a gallon a day.
Yes, a gallon a day.
I don't drink that a day. I don't.
See, we
I
have
so
to.
I know once I start or I begin to take on more water that, and listen, the bathroom calling me, bro. It's right now. It's like, yo, we gotta go back. We ain't finished.
You too?
But
of
to-
course.
But to be able
I drink water all the
to invest in yourself, right,
Yes.
is key. But you're
Yes.
giving back so much. The both of y'all
Yep.
together are giving back so much, right?
Yes.
You're helping with the scholarship. That's helping people understand that people believe in them and people want to see them continue on with their education.
Right.
I'm willing to give you this money for this scholarship. And you're showing people, listen, water is simple. Everything starts at water. Everything, right?
Yes.
You
We
put a
are
post-
water.
We are water.
We the current.
Right? We are water, right? So, man, this is awesome. So let's talk about your price list. Like how much does that bottle of water right
This
there on the
bottle
table?
right here is $2.
$2.
Yes.
For a bottle of water, right?
Yes.
We need some stuff to go around
Yes.
in front of that drink so everybody know this is water is coming from who? What is your business name?
AlkaMiracle.
AlkaMiracle.
And it stands for alkaline, and it's miracle water. So
Miracle
that's
water.
what brought that along, because it's definitely a miracle.
Yeah, I'm
It's
definitely.
definitely, and the reason why it's different from any other water is because it's living water. It's water that's alive. Like a lot of the water that I know it's like, what is living water? It's a lot of the water that we've been brought up on and that we're used to, such as Deer Park, Essentia, Aquafina, Poland Spring, and such as others as well. Like, we're used to those, but those waters are dead. They're oxidized in our bodies, and we don't know that. They're not hydrating us on a cellular level because their clusters are consisted of 10 to 20. This water is 4 to 6. Our bodies, the human body, is only capable, and each cell is only able to bring in 4 to 6 molecules at a time. That's how many molecules that this water is. It's considered a small water. And it brings 30% more oxygen to your brain as well.
Now, I'm not gonna hold you. I noticed today when I woke up over the weekend that I felt a little bit more alive, just a little bit, not a whole lot, right? And I was able to focus. And I find myself during the day not able to focus on certain things because I got so many things going on in my head. But this morning, and the people that watched the morning meeting could probably tell, right? I felt revived, right, for the first time in a long time. So this water, I'm not gonna swear by it yet because I haven't even finished the gallon. But once I finish the gallon, I will know. And when you see me walking around with this gallon of water strapped to my side with a tube in it, and I'm just sucking water out the joint, you'll know that it definitely works. But you're a living testimony to this water working. Your mother is as well, right? How long did it take before you started to notice the difference?
Instantly. Instantly, I noticed the difference because I've been eating a lot of acidic foods. That's what we eat.
Right.
And in order to neutralize it, you have to have small microclustered water in order to do so. And I never learned that until, me doing research for so long because I'm so interested in it and passionate about water now. Like I never was. Like I didn't even like water, but I knew I had to drink it. I knew it's important to drink water because our bodies are consistent of water. But I didn't know that it was different types of water, like dead and living water.
Right.
Like the water that we get from the big owned companies like makes 35 billion a year. Right. Like the bottled water industry makes a lot of money off of us. And they're giving us dead water, the water that has no nutritional value. So it's not good at all. Like I'm going to do certain experiments and tests soon on Facebook and upload them so people can see that the water that's in the markets and everything, that's oxidizing our body. It's causing us to age faster.
Wow.
So when we drink this water, no matter the age, it de-ages us.
Stop playing.
It's full of antioxidants.
And what is this?
Like
everything.
one glass of this water is equivalent to 5 pounds of blueberries. Blueberries are high in antioxidants.
Yes.
And so is this water. Is that power? You're so funny.
That gallon gonna be gone by the time you get out of here. Man.
Yeah, so it's a powerful, and it should be in every household. I strongly feel that it should be in all our hospitals, just like Japan. Japan is #1 in healthcare and longevity.
Right.
And we are kind of at the bottom of the
Absolutely,
list.
we're at the bottom. Chick-fil-A and Burger King and everybody, the new chicken sandwich, KFC got a chicken sandwich, and
then we drinking dead water, so it's not doing anything. It's not hydrating us. That's why we're thirsty right after. The water bloats us. If we drink a whole lot of Essentia or any other bottled water, we notice that it goes straight to our stomach.
Right.
This water goes straight to your cells. We have 3 trillion cells in our body. It hydrates every last cell.
So it's living smart water.
Yes. Smart water, yes, but not the smart water that's sold because that's dead and their pH level is just acid, pure acid when you test it. Like I did pH tests on all the different bottles of water and it's terrible. It's made weak. It's made through a chemical process. This water is made through an electrical process. Wow. So it's electrical water. Our bodies are electric. Like if we pass away or something, not pass away, I'm sorry. If we get sick or anything like that, or maybe we need CPR or anything, they have to revive us. What do they use? They use electric to pump us and bring us back to life.
Right.
So that's what we need to be drinking, electrical water.
Wow. So you have a lot of water companies that says electrolytes and electrical.
And it's not true.
It's not true?
Nope.
That's
it's just
bullshit.
to capitalize off of water. It shouldn't be so many brands of water either. That's how I feel. Water is water.
Water is water.
It's supposed to be one specific water, and water we wasn't ever supposed to pay for, honestly.
Right.
Like they wasn't supposed to be billionaires. They make so much money off of us, and we don't realize that it's different alternatives, out there. 45 years ago, this was built in Japan. And it was built particularly for people suffering from different diseases like cancer and diabetes and things like that. Autism. It helps with so much. Anything you can think of. I have a few customers that's diabetic, one type 1, one type 2. They haven't had to take their medicine, insulin, or anything as long as they've been drinking the water. And it's only been almost a month. So that's how fast you see results. And it's very helpful. Like everyone should know about it. That's how I feel.
So Christina McIntyre wants to know, do you have a website for your water?
Not yet. It's coming.
Right,
it's coming.
right. It's
very
coming.
soon. I will have it. Right now, I'm only taking orders from Facebook and Instagram, just social media. Okay. And I'll give people my contact number as well.
Yeah, give me your contact number. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm about to say, and DJ Jarrell asked, you had a payment plan for your
for your machine.
Yes, I do. I have all that information on the website. Like if you go to www.enagic.com, that's where the different type of machines come up, which this is the most popular one because it's the K8. It's made with 8 different platinum-coated titanium plates.
Wow.
So it does, like, let me turn it, I unplugged it up so we can see. Like when you turn it on.
Careful.
Oh, is it going to turn on? Is it plugged up?
Is it plugged in?
Is it plugged up? Yeah, it's plugged in. You see that? Is it plugged in on the other side?
Yeah, I believe so. Wait. Oh, no, it isn't.
Right. Not gonna get the spewing out water in there, are you?
I asked the same thing.
Okay.
Get the shooting water everywhere.
So this is how the, I don't know if you can hear it or anything. Can you see if I turn it this way?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is the machine. This it has 8 different pH waters. So it has alkaline, which is 9.5 pH, 9.0, and 8.5. Also 11.5. That's the highest level of alkaline that you can get.
So if I want 11.5 water, what will 11.5 water do to me?
11.5 will also neutralize your acid,
Right.
The acid in your body, and it also does so much more. Like it's weird because you can, you can drink this water and you can clean with it as well. You sanitize with it. I wash clothes with it. Like it has the 2.5, which kills bacteria in 2.3 seconds. Viruses, bacteria, yes. It's all about the pH level. Like as far as the pH scale, everything is based off of the pH scale. So
What is this? What is this?
that is 9.5. I didn't give you the chemical water,
Does that
even
come
though
in a
you can
different colored
drink
bag?
it.
Does it come in different? Are the bags color
I
coded?
only sell the alkaline water. That's the only water that I'm more focused on selling because it helps people with their illnesses and stuff like that, and people who lack energy and don't like to work out
That's
because
me.
it
That's
neutralizes lactic acid. It's good
Yes.
for that as well. It cures a lot, and like they also have a button for 7.0 pH. This is the button that's designed specifically for babies, or if you want to take medication with it, you can use the 7.0. But you can also use the 9.5 for medication as well.
So let's say I was feeding a baby, like, formula. I could use this water.
Yes, but I would use the 9.5 water or
one that you sell.
8.5. Only the reason why I say that is because our air is so polluted.
Right.
When you bring the babies home, they're not as alkaline as they was when they left the womb. So that's why I suggest the 8.5 and 9.5 water for them. Because I've seen certain testimonies that actually had, it was a guy I seen that was, that recorded himself talking about it. And it also kind of blew my mind because he said that he's been giving his daughter the 9.5 water since she was born. In her formula, in her food, he mixed it with everything. He gives it to her. And she hasn't been sick, haven't had any sniffles, runny nose, nothing.
Oh, I need you.
Listen.
I need you. Shout out to Jordan, like my baby girl. Like she been sniffling for a minute since she came home.
Yes, and I will make sure she get it.
Absolutely.
And by him saying that, when he went to the doctors, his doctor asked him, why haven't she been sick? So that's a question to ask him, right? Why haven't they been sick?
What are you asking me, Doc? What do you mean why hasn't she been sick? You need her to be sick?
Exactly. So when he said that, he told them what he was giving her.
Right.
He was giving her Kangen water 9.5. Right. And the doctor put that in her chart. Like, that's how...
I would have told the doctor, no, don't worry about it. She's fine, Doc. Is everything
because
else,
a lot of
feel
the
like
doctors,
she's fine?
they're not educated to know about water like this. They're not educated to know about it. All they know is, Western medicine. And it's other alternatives out there. Yeah, absolutely. And I want everyone, healthier ones. And I want everybody to have their body back to alkaline, how we were born. That's how we should be.
That's how we should be. Yeah.
So
I got so many different thoughts bouncing around in my head as to why we're not alkaline and why we buy the thing, right? It's like to keep everybody I guess so people die.
Depopulation.
Right? Depopulation. There's so many
That's what
ways
it's
to
all about.
depopulate the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pump all this McDonald's out there. Let's put all this bad food out there and make sure that our water is a little dirty or it's dead water.
Yep, exactly. Put the chlorine, chloramine, and all the other, fluoride, things like that, make our IQ lower, and that's what they do in the low poverty areas. That's exactly what they do, and it's sad. It's very sad.
So we breaking all of that, man.
Yes,
with your
that's
water,
what I'm trying to do.
I want you to tell everybody where they can find you at, how they can locate you, how they can get your water. And then JD, right after she's done, I want you to tell people how they can find Square Win.
Absolutely.
Right. So go ahead, tell them how they can find you.
So right now you can find me on Facebook. My name is Aisha Davis. It's spelled AIECHIA Davis. And on Instagram, my name is @Aisha. So my first name, and it's an underscore afterward, Aisha. So that's how you can find me, and I will have a website very, very, very soon. In the store, because that's what we're working on the store.
In the store, it's gonna sell nothing but water.
We need a good area, to have the store, and yes.
That's awesome.
Like even if we have it in the city, that would be a great thing, So working on that now.
Come by and grab your gallons of water.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna kill this joint. This joint gonna be gone. Now it's like even more because I had the water. I took the water with me and I've been drinking on it. But this morning, I swear, when I woke up, right, it was like a whole brand new day. It was like a different day to me, and I don't know where it came from, but it gave me more energy to come in here and do the things that I needed to do for the morning meeting. So I definitely want to salute you and shout out to you for doing that. And JD, how they find you, man? How can they find you? How can they buy a shirt? They can buy a wristband. They can buy a tank top or a sweatshirt. Tell them how they can find all that.
Okay, you can just go right to my website, www.square1n.com. You can also go on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I have all pages through. You can place orders through there as well.
Mm-hmm. Listen, man, these two people right here, they have they have a task at hand, right? One helping
and healing the world,
right? And the other healing and helping, right? Doing both, but letting you know that they care. So right now, I want everybody to check this out, right? One up Scholarship Foundation, man. And how to apply. Candidates must provide a 500-word in details on why they are deserving of a scholarship award and why they may financially need the award. All essays must be submitted to square1 1@gmail.com with the subject as the student's name, one-up scholarship essay. Candidates must type and send the essay in Microsoft Word format, 12-inch font, double space with 1-inch margins. You hear all that? That sounds like an English class,
man.
Right? But no, it needs to be that way, right? I need to see that you have what it takes to follow directions. That way I know you'll be a good college student.
Right.
I'm not about to give you $500 for you to go to college and drop out right away, right? Stick around for a little bit, right? Rules. I got your name at the bottom. I'm sorry. All essays must be submitted by May 31st, 2021 at 11:59 p.m. Winners will be announced on June 15th, 2021. Any essays submitted after the said deadline will not be accepted. So listen, if you have any kids in 12th grade, they're graduating, make sure they fill this out, man. And listen, let's give them a whole bunch of people to decide from, not just 4 or 5 people that apply, right? And then next year, it could be bigger, right? He could take on more kids. So, I definitely salute y'all, man. Definitely big up to y'all. Indeed. Anything y'all want to say before y'all roll about it?
Indeed. And let me say this. I spoke with, everybody's familiar, with Chester, with Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
Right.
That's a good friend of mine. So, we sat down, we had to talk and everything. And he was willing to pledge $500 towards the Scholarship Foundation. Right. So, in return, I said, you know what, I'll let you decide. If a senior, catches your eye, that's doing what they're supposed to do, you can pick them personally. So I called it Chap's Choice.
Right, Chap's Choice.
Yeah. So I did that, and I was supposed to meet up with the mayor. I'm gonna meet up with him pretty soon, and I'll actually let him decide on the if a senior catches his eye as well. Right. So, and then the third one, more likely it would come from me, and probably a couple other people. Right. So, I just want to get the community involved, make it more appealing. Absolutely. So, shout out to Rondé, shout out to the whole calm, humble, and patient I got a couple shout outs, but
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Indeed, and I see a lot of other guys doing their thing too, as far as the fashion. Shout out to Rashad, the Sarver Rashad, Foncavelli, shout out to him. 100 Proof Goy,
Right.
Born Strong Perk, all them guys. I see y'all, man. I see y'all. Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. Aisha, anything you want to say?
Yes, I would like to say that no disease can thrive through an alkaline body. So change your water, change your life, literally.
Literally. Well, I'm changing my water. As of today, no more essential water. It's all alkaline water for me. And
it has to be the real alkaline water,
Yeah.
The only, because like you said, it's different waters out there that has the name alkaline written on it in cellular hydration, but it's not because it's chemically made. They add baking soda and magnesium as for other different chemicals as well, just to boost the pH level. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But it's all water that's no good for us.
Baking soda,
No good for us.
all that. They put that right in the water.
last time I mixed water. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. Man, it's CMP. It's CMPradio.net. It's your boy Uncle P, man. I want to thank our guest today for stopping through and letting us know. Listen, one up. Let greatness start here. Let greatness start right here. Man, listen, make sure y'all supporting, man. Hit him up, buy a shirt, buy a hoodie. Again, this goes to a scholarship foundation. It's not for him to turn into another clothing brand. It's for him to give back
The purpose
to our city, to our children, to our future. All right. If you're not giving back to the future, who are you giving back to? Right. So we have to continue to do this, man. Shout out to him. Aisha for the water. It's special water, bro. I'm telling you it's special. You like, man, it ain't special. It's the same tap water. No, it tastes entirely different. I don't like water. Anybody that knows me said, listen, I drink Jameson. It's water in the Jameson. How they get it waterified? How is it water? It's water in the Jameson. It's water and soda, but no. This alkaline water is something special, man. I'm telling you it works. Hit her up, man. Please hit our people up from the city of Chester, man. I want to thank them again for stopping through, man, for giving me the energy to continue on with my day, man. Make sure you stay tuned. 6 p.m. Word Up with Uncle P and Storm. We want to talk a little bit about this alkaline water and a little bit about the things that are going on in the city. Man, we want to thank y'all for stopping through. Again, J.D. Wright.
Thank you.
Miss Aisha Davis. Thank you very much for stopping through.
Thank you.
Appreciate the opportunity,
I appreciate
man.
you.
I can never get this thing to work right.
Man.
Just shut up. Here she comes, starting her stuff.
Uh-oh.